Welcome to today's video. We'll be talking about the major Arctic blast that's happening in the United States, everyone. It's going to be really cold in Texas. Texas might get down to 5 degrees also. Going to be getting into this. Also, in the next video I'll be posting, it'll be coming out tomorrow, Friday, coming up with the winter storm and ice storm more and see what's going on with it. So, let's discuss it. We'll be talking about temperatures and wind chills in this video. Alright, everyone, we got Thursday at 9 a.m. See temperatures, the Arctic huge front's going to start working its way in. We got minus 15 in North Dakota, minus 11 Minnesota, minus 14, minus 16, minus 10, minus 7. South Dakota, we got 10 degrees, 7, 11. The other part of Minnesota, we got 10 degrees. In that northern part, we got minus 20 almost. In Wisconsin, we got minus 4, minus 6. In Illinois, we got minus 20s, sorry. The teens in Indiana, Michigan teens, Ohio in the teens, Texas in the 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s, Louisiana 50s. Kansas in the 20s, Missouri in the 20s, Nebraska in the 20s, Iowa in the teens, and Colorado in the 20s also. Alright, so really Thursday by 6 p.m., get the Arctic front working its way in. We got parts of Minnesota down to minus 22, North Dakota minus 21, other parts of Minnesota minus 5. South Dakota, you're in minus 10 in some parts. Iowa, you're down to 6 degrees. Nebraska, you're down to 18. Illinois, you're in the 20s. Texas, you're in the 70s and 80s almost in some parts. Kansas, you're in the 40s. Oklahoma, you're in the 40s. Missouri, you're in the 40s. Arkansas, you're in the 40s. Indiana, you're in the 20s. Missouri, you're in the 30s. Michigan, you're in the teens. Ohio, you're in the 20s too. All right, Friday by 10 a.m. Ohio, you're in the single digits. Kansas, you're in the single digits in teens. Iowa, you're in the negative 15, negative 20, negative 30s almost in North Dakota, negative 30s in Minnesota, negative 20s in Wisconsin too. You can see negative 10s in Illinois. Texas, you're in the 40s. Oklahoma, you're in the 20s and 30s. Nebraska, you're in the negatives. Tennessee, you're in the 20s and 30s. Arkansas, you're in the 20s and 30s. Kansas, you're in the teens and 20s. Uh, Colorado, you're in the teens too. You can see also. Then in the Wyoming, you're in the teens too. You can see. In Montana, you're in the teens too. You can see on there. So then let's really then Friday. Okay, then we got Saturday at midnight. Parts of Wisconsin, we're going to be minus 25 Fahrenheit. Parts of Texas, you're going to be in the teens. Kansas, you're going to be in the single digits in teens. Nebraska, you're going to be in the single digits too. Iowa, you're going to be in the negatives. Illinois, you're going to be in the negatives. And we're going to have Wisconsin, you're going to be in the negative 20s, negative 10s, or even possibly negative 30s. Minnesota, you're going to be in the negative 20s, negative 10s. Michigan, you're going to be in the negative 10s. Texas, you're going to be in the 20s and teens. And the other part is going to be 72. Louisiana up in the 50s. Arkansas, you're in the 20s. Louisiana, you're in the 40s too. Also, you can see Georgia, we're in the 40s. Kentucky, you're in the teens. Tennessee, you're in the teens. Colorado, you're in the teens. Wyoming, you're in the single digits. In Montana, you're in the single digits. North Dakota, you're in the negative 20s too, we can see. In Michigan, you got negative 10s also. Alright, so, okay, this is, wow. In Texas, we could have 13 degrees at 5 p.m. in some parts of Texas. Even parts of Arkansas, you're in the 20s. Missouri, you're in the teens. Kentucky, you're in the teens. Tennessee, you're in the teens and 20s. Mississippi, you're in the 20s too. You can see Mississippi, we got 20s and 50s and 60s in the same state. Crazy. Colorado, we got teens. Montana, you got teens. Wyoming, you got teens too. This is just crazy, everybody. So, then, oh my God, everybody. So, Sunday night, whoa, guys. Sunday morning, you can see in parts of Minnesota, we can almost have minus 40 Fahrenheit. In one part of Minnesota, minus 36. That's not wind chill, everybody. Just think about that. Almost minus 40 temperature. North Dakota, you're in the minus 30s, minus 20s. South Dakota, you're in minus 6. Iowa, you're in the single digits. Missouri, you're in the single digits. Texas, you're in the teens. Louisiana, we're in the teens, 20s and 30s and 50s. Georgia, we're in the 20s and 30s too, you can see. Michigan, you're in the single digits. Ohio, you're in the teens too, you can see on there. Also, alright, so then Monday, then I think this could change. Alright, so Sunday at 11 p.m. we could have negative 20s in Minnesota. Wisconsin, negative 10s. Kansas, you're in the 20s. Oklahoma, we could even have single digits. Missouri, Arkansas, we could have single digits too. Texas, we could have the teens and 20s and 30s. North Dakota, we could have even single digits too. This is cold temperatures, everybody. So let's move on to our wind chills. All right, everyone, we're going to be talking about our wind chill now. So this is what Thursday at 10 a.m. looks like. So in parts of North Dakota, we can have wind chills almost down to minus 50, everyone. In parts of Minnesota, minus 45, minus 46, minus 43. Other parts, minus 20, minus 10. Wisconsin, we're even down to the minus 10 wind chills. Uh, Everywhere else, feel like temperatures in Ohio, single digits. Indiana, single digits. Teens and single digits in Iowa, too, in some parts. Nebraska, teens, I feel like temperatures, 20s. In Missouri, feel like temperatures. In Louisiana, you're in the 60s, feel like temperatures, too. All right, so Thursday by 8 p.m., we can have almost minus 50 wind chill. Even some spots reach minus 50 wind chill in Minnesota. In North Dakota, we could even have some spots almost reach minus 50. Parts of Wisconsin, we could reach minus 40, minus 20, even minus 10 in some spots, wind chill. Kansas, we got 20s. Missouri, we got 20 feel like temperatures. Ohio, we got teen feel like temperatures. Michigan, we could have negative 14 wind chill, negative 10. Also, you can see. All right, so this is what Friday at 5 a.m. looks like. You have this Arctic front is really synced in. Got pretty much the whole state of Wisconsin, almost minus 40 wind chill or below, and almost minus 50 in Minnesota too. Whole state of Minnesota is almost minus 40 wind chill to minus 50 in North Dakota too. South Dakota, you got minus 18, minus 20. Nebraska, you got minus 10 wind chills. Also, Kansas, you got 20s. Arkansas, you got 20s. Tennessee, you got 20 Philly temperatures. In Louisiana, you got 60s too. And you can see Georgia, you're in the 40 Philly temperatures. In Florida, you're in the 50 Philly temperatures too. All right, so on Friday at noon, we could have minus 30 wind chills in Wisconsin still. Minnesota, minus 30 wind chills too. North Dakota and South Dakota, you could have minus 30, minus 20, and minus 10 wind chills. Ohio, you could have minus 10 wind chills too. Also, Indiana, you could have minus 10. Michigan, you could have minus 20 wind chills. Parts even Arkansas, you could have 10 Philly temperatures. Even Kansas, you could have a negative wind chills. Kansas, you could have even 10 Philly temperatures too. Then let's see. Saturday, you got in Oklahoma, negative wind chills. Even Texas, you have negative wind chills too. In Arkansas too. In Tennessee and Kentucky too. In Indiana, Ohio, Michigan too, negative 20s. In Wisconsin, wind chills. Also, you can see on there. In Texas, you could have single digit wind chills. Also, feel like temperatures. Kentucky, you have single digit feel like temperatures. Then you could have even Sunday, you have even minus 40 wind chills are possible in North Dakota. Even minus 50 is possible in Minnesota again. Texas, you could have single digit wind chills. Louisiana, you could even have single digit wind chills. Kentucky too. Ohio. Look at this blob of cold air. This is going into America, everybody. It's gonna be dangerous. Also, dangerous cold air, dangerous wind chills. So I hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. I see you guys in the next one.